And it feels, yeah, it feels like the world has grown cold now that you've gone away.
What's going on there, people? It's Jerome with One Leg Outdoors, and tonight we've got a special surprise for you. It's my birthday. That's why I'm dressed like Elf with some ornaments. But this is kind of part of the surprise. You're gonna have to stick around and catch it all. So obviously, the last 2 weeks have been kind of crazy and hectic and wild around here. We've got the stepson-ish, daughter-in-law-ish, grandchildren. They're all in from Alaska. We've been having a lot of fun. We went to SeaWorld, did a lot of walking. I'd say this week alone, I've probably walked 10 miles or more. And it was a real good test of my fortitude and my ability to handle daily change in my leg. Obviously, the more I use my leg, the more my residual limb starts to shrink due to motion. It pushes the fluid out of the leg, and so I have to add a lot of socks throughout the day. So we really tested that theory to figure out, how often was I having to stop and add socks, and it was pretty often. I mean, I'd say within an hour or so of walking around SeaWorld, I had to stop, go ahead and put it on, or take the leg off, put it on another sock, put the leg back on, walk around some more, add another sock. Just everlasting evolving thing. I go back on New Year's Eve, and I can already tell you that on New Year's Eve they're going to cast me for another new socket. It's going to still be another check socket because I'm changing quicker than I was for a while when I was in my definitive socket. The difference between a definitive and a check socket is a thick, heavy plastic that they use. They heat it up in an oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and then they mold it over a cast of my leg, a three-dimensional cast of my leg. They mold it over that, trim it on the trim lines, and then we put it on, test it on and off, on and off, on and off, making slight, ever so slight adjustments to make sure that there's a total surface bearing, intimate fit between my leg and the socket. And the definitive sockets, they're typically a lot lighter. They're made out of carbon fiber. They can have designs and patterns and this, that, or the other thing on them. My next definitive socket's actually going to be a BOA type socket. I'm going to be able to actually adjust the leg to make it tighter and looser as I need, so it'll actually take up the use of having to add a bunch of socks throughout the course of the day. Instead of putting on socks, I'll just be able to crank the little dial, tighten the leg down, and carry on, and I won't have to go through the process of taking the leg off as often throughout the day, which will help me in turn be more productive because I'm not going to have to stop so often to do things. So let's get to the first part of the surprise that's sitting to my left here. It's going to take a couple minutes, but let me tell you, 37 was a pretty cool year. A lot of really, really good things happened to me in the year of being 37. I married my now wife, and I couldn't be happier. I had my leg amputated and got rid of all the pain that I was dealing with. I bought a house, I bought a new vehicle. My son has been over a lot. He comes over on weekends, he hangs out with me. He's going to be hanging out with me during this Christmas break from school. Just there's a whole lot of things that have been going on that it really are the embodiment of, you know, what holidays are. And for me, it's all new because a couple of years ago, I didn't really care to celebrate the holidays. I didn't really care about my birthday. Things like that just weren't important to me. And it really goes to show that the people around you make things like birthdays and Christmases and anniversaries worth, you know, celebrating. You know, it's been years since I've been as excited as I was this year to go Christmas shopping and set up a Christmas tree and get it all decorated. You know, I made some Christmas ornaments for the kids and everybody. So that was a lot of fun. And by the glow on my face, you probably know what's coming up. But you know, it's funny how much a person can change when you change a few key parts of their situation. In my personal situation, I went from kind of a one-sided relationship to a solid foundation, and it really just kind of evolved into what now I'm excited about. And here's the first part of the surprise. Birthday cake! So I'm gonna set you guys over here, and we're gonna try to get down here and blow these candles out. So they're probably all trick candles. That's my wife. I did that in one puff. You can tell I ain't a smoker. So,
oh, it's smoky in here.
hopefully we don't set off no alarms. Ah! So now here's the best part of this whole video for y'all tonight, and for everybody over on the YouTube side. It's been over a year since I've really done anything with this. So y'all are gonna watch me live or recorded on YouTube trim my beard down to 3/8 of an inch. Yes, I said that.
We didn't get to sing happy birthday.
Let me get all these ornaments out. Oh. I'm probably gonna be finding, you know, ornaments as I try to do this to my beard. I'm gonna make a little catch basin in my lap so I can catch all my fur. The best part is the beard.
Who said that?
Lisa Coed. Here we go. La-di-da-di. It's my party and I cry if I want to. I cry if I want to. This probably won't happen again until next year around the same time.
Beard lives matter.
Beard lives matter, yes they do. Okay, I'm done. I looked like that rapper dude. Add some face tattoos. That everybody was like raving over for like the longest time. He was
Post Malone.
Yeah, Post Malone. Kind of looked like him and his patchy ass beard that he's got. Sorry if that offends any of you that like him. I'm not a fan. We listen to country, rock, and good old hip hop.
Oh,
this is,
your baby face.
I can't really tell how well this is going because it's hard to tell. So I'm probably gonna have to redo most of this when I get in the bathroom, but whatever. But I figure, you know, I like you guys so much, and I appreciate you all for all your support. And you know, we're right around the corner from 2019 ending and 2020 starting. So let me unzip here a little bit, get down here, kind of, you know. So we're right around the corner from the new year beginning and the old year ending. And you know, I want to tell you all, I appreciate everything. Please stick around. We're definitely going to have a lot more fun. We're going to do a lot more things. You know, there's just a, you know, the world is our oyster, and we're gonna give it our best shot. And 2020, I think, is going to be a really good year for us. Personally, for the page, for my following, I think you guys are going to get me over 1,000 subscribers on Facebook, on YouTube. So
Keep cutting up to the hat and get a bowl cut.
no, definitely not doing that. This all goes to a special lady that cuts my hair. Her name is Jessie Lawless. If y'all in the Cocoa Beach area, y'all need to go see Flawless Lawless. That's my girl. She, holy crap, that's a pile of hair.
You can't really see it on the video.
Holy poo! There's a dog in my lap. It's for real. Look at that dog. Well, now I'm going to let it grow back. On that note, everybody, y'all have a wonderful night. Merry Christmas. It's right around the corner. Spend the time with your family. Enjoy each other. Enjoy the love and the company that you have. Today may not be the best day, but tomorrow is all what you make it. So, y'all have a wonderful night. Enjoy, and I'll see you next time.
The world has grown cold now that you've gone away.